Streams like the Middle River here in Madison County can be a haven for a variety of fish in the spring and summertime. But it's the solitude of an Iowa winter that brings fishermen to an angling oasis in northeast Iowa. When temperatures hover near freezing and a soft coat of snow blankets northeast Iowa, you'll find Kent Kleckner knee-deep in a gurgling creek. Tucked amidst the rolling valleys near Decorah, Iowa, streams like North Bear Creek present a mix of beauty and solitude when falling temperatures drive away much of the angling traffic.
I know I'm probably the first guy out here today, and likely going to be the only guy out here on this stretch of water. And nice 12-inch brownie.
Winter trout fishing is surprisingly abundant here, and a warmer winter afternoon isn't necessarily a positive for frozen anglers. Ice-cold snowmelt can drive trout deeper and make them less active, a recipe for a slow day on streams like North Bear.
You don't want to land too many 18 or 20-inch fish with this rod. You get tired in a hurry, and you'll lose them too. That's pretty deep water over there, and so there's fish in there. They're just hanging out. When they're in this deep, slow water in the back of a pool like this, they're telling me they're not necessarily looking for food.
Kent is a pro, well equipped with tools and flies required for an action-packed day.
This is a Griffith's gnat, and I tie that with a little peacock herl and then a feather tied around that, and that's supposed to imitate midges that are on the water. Actually today we've seen a few, and we've seen a few fish rise for them, and so that's pretty common, for me anyway, common winter fly.
He shares those skills with Iowans on all experience levels, in all seasons, spreading the joy of catch and release fly fishing. Despite North Bear's reputation as one of Iowa's cleanest streams, it still requires the stocking efforts of the Iowa DNR. A few scenic miles away in Decorah, DNR staff are hard at work at the year-round trout hatchery.
The natural reproduction of our streams is getting better and has improved over the last 20 years, but if we did not stock trout in our streams, there wouldn't be trout fishing available for the anglers.
Spring flow is warm enough in the wintertime that it keeps the water open and the water does not freeze. And as you can see behind me, the water is completely open here in Trout Run. You can fish all winter long as the streams are open, and in our better trout streams, because of that good solid spring flow that is actually warmer in the wintertime than the ambient water temperature, those streams do stay open and you can fish them all winter long.
While the famous Decorah Eagle's Nest looms in the background, the trout stocking efforts spread to dozens of streams across Iowa. It's a major tool for fishing guides throughout our state.
It's high 30s or mid 40s, somewhere in there, and so their metabolism slows way down. They eat a lot less, but we've been out here for half an hour of fishing and caught 3 fish, and that's pretty good. So they got to eat, whether it's cold out or not.
Kent, who learned to fly fish on the Roaring Fork River in Carbondale, Colorado, says some of his favorite streams still reside right here in northeast Iowa. It's a hidden gem he hopes to share with anyone willing to pick up a rod and reel, even in the coldest of seasons.
Oh, there he goes! There's a brownie.